All right, so this is a suggestion via a channel member. Let's go ahead and jump into the video immediately, see where this video takes us. Based on the title itself, it looks like it's going to be moderately interesting. Let's do it.
A shocking robbery attempt in Anaheim caught on camera. At least 20 people in broad daylight trying to bust into a jewelry store. But this time, the owner stopped the heist in just seconds.
Good. Guys, good guy with a gun. Like, that's what this is here. I mean, I get it. California is a place that absolutely hates the concept of freedom or the Second Amendment by any means. They don't really want the victims of crimes, let's say, to be able to protect themselves. Instead, they tend to kind of lean into protecting the actual criminals or social deviants because they like to blame the reason why they're doing these things on like their circumstances. Yes, their circumstances could be it. Could be, playing a gigantic part in why they're actually committing some of these offenses here. But does it matter to the victim? No, wouldn't matter to me neither, right? I'm sorry, I don't care about, like, I under no circumstance can I say out loud that I care about your problems while you're attempting to break into my store. I'm sorry, I don't care, bro, right? But here's the thing. I definitely commend him. I wonder what's going to happen to him because, again, California is a place that absolutely does not like the concept of you being able to protect yourself. So what will happen to him? Or will the video itself be evidence enough that it was absolutely mandatory to do this because there was a gigantic amount of people attempting to break into my store with what looked to be axes and sledgehammers, right? Breaking the glass. If you saw the video a little while ago here, you start to see that the employees are also running for their lives, right? I mean, listen, I definitely would like to see how this turns out here, guys, but I'm not in the camp of believing that they're going to do what is right for the actual victim. But either way.
Good evening to you. I'm Susan Hirasuna. Fox 11's Matthew Seedorf is live in Anaheim with the dramatic video and tonight's top story. Matthew.
Well, Susan, this was very intense. In that surveillance video, you can see at least 20 people trying to bust through this door right here, many with sledgehammers, until someone inside fired back. A violent would-be smash-and-grab robbery stopped in seconds.
Guys. Every single one of them is covered in blood from head to toe.
Watch again as at least 20 people wearing hoodies Thursday evening in Anaheim get out of 5 cars and swarm like hungry bees outside Elmira Jewelry.
When I watch the window, I see many people. I can't count it.
Inside, store employees run for cover, while outside, thieves with sledgehammers and bags try busting in until this moment. One gunshot and everyone scrambles.
I take my gun, I shoot one bullet, I scare him, he moves it, and the problem is done.
Okay, so here's the thing, guys. He did definitely kind of fire his firearm, like, blindly. And if you know anything about the concept of, like, firearm safety, you kind of need to be fully aware of what's behind the target you're shooting at. So I definitely would like to know where that, if no one just got hit, where did that bullet go? Okay, I think that's a very important question here, specifically, like, example, something happens in your house in the middle of the night and you have to utilize your firearm or some type of force multiplier exclusively, let's say. You have to make sure whatever you're using, specifically if it's a projectile type of thing, you're making sure 100% what's behind the target you're attempting to hit, guys. Right? Because there are times where your projectile, let's say, depending on the caliber, will fly right through the target and then go into your neighbor's house. Okay? So it didn't look like he hit a single person and he fired blindly. And that's absolutely scary, but that still doesn't change the fact that he got them to get off of it, if that makes any sense here. I'm glad he did that, but I definitely would like to know where the bullet went. And I don't want to be like a stickler for, let's say, the gun safety rules, let's say, but I think it's very important to figure out where that bullet went. Either way.
The owner doesn't want to show his face on camera for safety reasons, but he and his attorney called the shot self-defense.
And he's willing to protect his business at all costs.
About a month ago, another robbery right across Brookhurst. Thieves driving a vehicle right through Basan Jewelry, stealing millions. 2 people arrested nearby, but the other getaway cars still missing. The owner adding new security measures, telling us off camera the crooks stole more than $3 million worth of jewelry.
Everybody should be vigilant and careful. If they notice anything suspicious, they should speak, they should report so that, everybody's safe.
So sad. People, I think, hungry and looking for big stuff.
I mean, I get it, bro. That's not hunger. That's social media. Like, I suppose you know this right now. The people that are doing this this gigantic coordinated thing. This is not for the sole purpose of hunger. Look at the cars they drove up in, bro. This is not hunger. This is absolute excess. They see what you have and you're selling to the public, and they want what you have so they can basically have more money to spend to attempt to look like they're, richer than they are on social media. That's what this is. Okay. And I definitely agree with him putting these barricades up in front of the doors. I think that almost every store these days probably need that. And specifically stores that are dealing in any type of like precious minerals or metals, etc. That's absolutely important for you guys to do. So, and definitely, arm yourself, because we are in a weird time, and social media is basically pushing people to do this here, guys, okay? We are in a very weird time, but either way.
For 30 years, Mohammed Salam has cooked food next to the targeted jewelry store.
It was like a movie.
Shocking situation now leaving many on alert.
They make me scared. I have to protect my business, family.
So far, no description has been given of those suspects, but we counted at least 21 people. We're live in Anaheim tonight. Matthew Seedorf, Fox 11 News.
Matthew, it's just wild to watch that video, and clearly they were well organized, so they arrived at the same time. What else did you notice in watching that surveillance video?
Point out the obvious. He's not going to.
Definitely well organized, and just speaking with this business owner, it sounds like they arrived to this location immediately after their last customer of the day was leaving, so they showed up right at that time. Very targeted and planned out.
Okay, guys, hold on. Let me see the group of these individuals again. And guys, I'm sorry, I don't want to do this here because, like, I'm sick and tired of this, bro. Like, you can't be, like, it is not a group of, like, anyone else, all right? Like, I'm looking at everyone. I can tell you right now the households they come from, if that makes any sense, without even seeing their faces. I can tell you the households they come from. And unfortunately, I can tell you that they most likely look like me, bro. And that right there in itself is enough for me to basically be enraged. Because then I have to basically, for the most part, compete with these absolute social deviants, okay? When I walk into a building, right? I mean, generally, I walk into the building, and then for the most part, I'm perceived as these social deviants until I start speaking, and then we can have an actual intelligent type conversation, and then things obviously change, right? But this is no one. Listen, guys, hold on. You can be not from the community, let's say, and be sick of this stuff to the point where you may immediately start perceiving, because of the sheer amount of incidents, right, that group of people is just that type of thing, right? And this imagery is not helping at all with the cases here, bro, right? Because trust me when I say, have a conversation with any of these young men here, right? And they're going to say that they are basically a victim of some type of social contagion nonsense, and it's just like, bro, you guys are driving. I see an Alfa Romeo. I see what looks to be like a ML, a Mercedes-Benz ML 350 maybe. Then I see another GLE. Guys, I see a Tesla. Like, guys, what are you talking about? What are you saying? You're living in the richest country in the world, blaming social nonsense on you having to do this instead of going to get a job because you want to basically front and flex on the internet. Bro, listen, okay? I don't blame that guy at all. I definitely wish I could give him probably some shooting lessons, maybe, because you need to be a little bit more secure than that. And definitely try not to use, like, in a close urban environment like this, bro. Birdshot will save your life, okay? All right, and the life of the people behind what you're shooting at. Let's just say that there. You will pepper like 30 of them, bro, 20 of them. Let them stand there, you'll pepper in them. Let's say that there, guys, okay? Just make sure you're utilizing your self-defense or your home defense, your business defense weapon in a way that is safe for the public, specifically in like super tight urban scenarios like this one, all right? But all right, listen, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. I'm sick of this, all right? And you guys keep sending me more videos just to make me angrier. I think that's what you're doing here. Right, I'm sick of this entire culture, bro. I'm sick of it. I'm over it, bro. I'm tired of walking in a room and having to compete, for the most part, with this foolishness. I'm sick of it, bro. I'm sick of it. I'm telling you, and I understand why the perception is there. I'm telling you, I do. I don't even blame people. I'm just like, listen, I get it, bro. I see it too. Okay, I see it. I see it. Jeez, bro, you're making everybody look bad. I'm telling you, you are. I know what everyone looks like underneath all these masks, bro. Okay. Either way, all YNs, all of them. All of them are YNs. But either way, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. If you guys are new here, please like and subscribe. All right.